You see, some of you, your parents should call you and begin to apologize.
Ye mu bi wo hono ma say ya wo for frɛ na wo pa ye kyɛw say wanye ni.
They have to apologize. And some of you too have to apologize to your children for giving birth to them.
Ye mu bi wo hono ma say ye pa ye ma kyɛw say ya wo wom.
You have to know this thing. Because some of you are not ready. You see, Jesus Christ was given to a spiritual being. Joseph was a righteous man. And same as Mary. But ask yourself, are you a good candidate to have a child?
Now, you see,
out of your frustration, you are just giving birth. You just enter into the man's room and have sex because you are just bored. And you are not lifted up here. And then out of your ignorance, you raise another ignorant child.
Everybody
can give birth to a child. But the most important thing is who is raising that child. It is very important for us to know this. That is why our punishment is we becoming responsible. It is a punishment because you went for it, so you have to be punished by becoming responsible. You see, false parents raising innocent kids. And they will grow up and they will go and disturb another innocent child. It's very important. That is why we have to be grateful. Some of us are here. I tell you, not everybody can come here. It is for those people who want truth and who really want liberation that can be here. It is very important that we get to the place whereby we become very spiritual. Then now you can have a child. And now you can raise a child. If not, then what are we bringing to the world? We are going to have a suffering world. We will still be operating in our animalistic nature. It is important for us to know this. I pray that you become very spiritual. Today I was just telling a young boy. I said that, do you know that the very moment a master accepts you into his life, he receives your punishment? The very moment I accept you into my life, I receive your punishment. Because if you are left to be like this, in the years to come, you will be facing the consequences. But now that you have been taken, we bear the consequences. The teachers bear it. We have to do the talking. We have to do the shouting. We have to go through all this how. And you understand when you are trying to raise a person, how difficult it is. So we receive your punishment.
That is
why the spiritual ones don't welcome anybody just in his domain. No wonder Jesus chose only 12 disciples. That one cry, you just saw what Peter and Judas did. You see, when you become a teacher and you welcome someone into your space, let me repeat myself, you take their punishment. You get punished. And they get liberated. Do you understand? That is why you say, I always say that we have to do everything possible to get a true teacher. So that we can also be lifted up. Then we can take care of children and we can give birth to children and we can raise other people. You see, we are not born with clarity. And we are not born with wisdom. And we are not born joyful. We are born in ignorance. And we are born in pain and cry. We are born willing. You see, wisdom and joyful life becomes our potential. Clarity becomes our destination. See, we are born only with suffering, pain, crying, and dependence. So don't expect to have a joyful life, a peaceful life. You can't have it here. It's a potential, but you are not born with that. So if a man is not spiritual, master, you must pray. If your woman has become spiritual, master, you will suffer. It doesn't matter the packaging. You will suffer. You will not attain any peace, joy. You will not experience some. You won't. Because this is how we are born. We are born like that. But when it comes to what is your potential, somebody has to bring you to that point. When it comes to wisdom, clarity, joy, and peace, these are some of the things that you have to be brought into. That is why you need a spiritual teacher. See, you don't need an experienced man, because experience doesn't make anything better. It only works for businesses and other stuff, but when it comes to
spiritual upliftment, you don't go out there looking for someone who is experienced.
No, say ka suahunu mu ana de obi afemu da. No, ya na ekoma edwadie ne adeton mu ade na kasafa asumdue ni we ni mapa. No, uhia free church ni bi o se church.
You need an enlightened being. You need a spiritual one. You need someone who has clarity. You need someone who is ahead of you in terms of understanding.
Uhia eba no sa no a uhia obi a wadi wanim kan e wo ntiasiem oye obi nso a wadi wanim kan sunsumu owo sunsumu ntiasie.
And such person can help you attain your potential.
Na sa nipa no betimi aboa wo ma ne ewo mu a obetimi aye no aboa ma wetimi aye.
If there's any search, then this is what you have to search for.
Se bibi wo no mese se wo prehwehwa ene ne sa de se wo be pe obi a obetimi a kyerɛkyerɛw sa ne me.
The potential is there. You can always become that.
Uwo sa de no ewo mu de se obetimi abɛyɛ saa.
But you need someone to give you a hand.
Enso uhia obi se obeto ne nsa na watwe wabam.
You need someone who will give you clarity.
Uhia obi a obɛma wo adwenemutie.
You need someone who will introduce you to wisdom.
Uhia obi a obetimi ede wo awura de efe no nyansem soro nyansem.
I'm talking about wisdom. I'm not talking about the one you call wisdom. That's strategic wisdom. That is not what I'm talking about.
Se me kasafa nyansa ho a enye de a wonim no na meka ho asem. Ya mudidi dwa na ade no ene na meka.
It is very important for us to know this very thing.
Ehia ye se ye be hu sa de yi.
If not, by our nature, we are going to cause others to also suffer.
Sente sa de a sidia yetie no ye be ma afoforo nso afa amanihunu mu saa.
Your children are bad because you are not enlightened.
Omofra no enye yesanse wankasa no unni adwenemutie wadwenemu nte.
Sometimes I wonder how the parents complain, oh, in Kwalana, Abano, they are very bad kids. They are very bad. And I ask them who raised these kids.
Yeah, I told them, awofo ni bi ka se, emofra aba no ye emofra bone ye emofra bi a womu ade na ade na ya na mebusa se, hwan ene tete emofra yi?
It is the same you.
Eye wo nipa kro na okasa no a.
False you.
Wow, ti unda dem na.
I tell you, we can bring transformation to this planet Earth.
So say you betimi de nsesa papa aba asasi.
We can bring change in our world.
You betimi asesa ye wiase a ye wo mu yi.
Do you understand what I'm trying to talk about?
What's the American asiana?
We can bring transformation to our world.
You betimi de nsesa aba ye wiase a ye wo mu yi.
You see, when I talk about the world, I'm not talking about the geographical location.
Say me kasafa wiase a me nkasa mfa bia bi ana bebi ewo asase so.
Let's go through your phone and then I'll tell you the number of people that are in your world.
Wo de hwe o phone no so na metimi a kyerɛw nipa dodo a ewo wo wiase na wotie nim.
Some of you, your world is just 2 people.
Yemu bi wo hono ma ye wiase a ye wo mu no nipa mienu pe na wo mu.
Some of you, yourself, your mother, your friend, and some of you are not even more than 20 or 10.
Yemu bi wo hono ma yawofo ne ye namfofo pe na ewom. Yemu bi wo ye ndu du mienu po.
Because what happens in Afghanistan doesn't affect you. Does it affect you?
San said ya esi Afghanistan memu no eno no e kan wana.
See, if I go to your phone, I'll know your world.
Yes, me call phone so a me hu wiase a wotim.
That is why I tell people, if you think your world is not good, then please, you have to move to another world.
And inti na ya me sen krofo se wo hu se ana oti ase wo wiase a wo mu nya ene se wo free mu na akọ wiase foforo.
I tell you, we can bring transformation to our world.
So say wo betimi de nsesa aba wo wiase a wo mu ni.
Just have clarity and have understanding. Introduce your boyfriend to a spiritual teacher. Introduce your husband to a spiritual teacher. Introduce your wife to a spiritual teacher. Introduce your child. You don't come to church and leave your child at home.
Umma sorry na waja oba ewo fie. First, omo ebre cheche ni a oye cheche ni a o cheche ni mama oti ase osunsum.
Once upon a time, my father told me that when I was a little kid, the Reverend Father is ministering, then I'll be following him.
Maybe a chim, Papa me say, Mrammy Abufrano, say, Father no, ye, a Juma was so demwa, na midinechi sa.
It's okay, let them walk around, it's okay. There are certain things that will be happening in their minds that you have no idea.
And you may be ebe course wo mfana Juma unnihu.
That's what the Catholic people says that give me a child up to 5 years and then I'll give you a man out of him. And I'll give you a Catholic out of him.
And nuntina Roman for no kase ode mama bofra a wedi mfie ba kokosi mfie enum na metete na mede Roman ni ama.
Do you understand?
What's your say?
You don't entice a man to just go and buy you iPhone. Entice the man to bring him to church.
Unada bema no anase unde no nonkoto iPhone e mawo. Ese odada no na ode ne ba sorry.
Because when the person has clarity, I tell you, your world will be a very peaceful home.
Sanse me so nipa ne wo adwenemutie a ofie be ya fie ya asumdie nko a.
Your world will be a peaceful world.
Uwiase nso be ya wiase a ya asumdie.
The perception is your world depends on your perception.
Uwiase a wo mu no adwene ene se dia wo fa ne mafa.
So the very moment perceptions change, the world changes.
Enti imra utiri mo po na adwene a odwene no esesa pe uwiase nso esesa.
That's just when some of you become very spiritual, you realize that a whole group of people comes to you and the old ones are gone.
Enti na yemu bi ye be ye kofo a ye nanti sunsum pe sunsum ne ma ye nanfo femu esesa. Dada no ko na afi wanya nanfo fofo.
I tell you, when your perception changes, the kind of people that will come to you will be different.
So say utiri mo po ana wa dia odwene ne sesa nipa be ba wo nchen no ebe sesa.
Your choice of things will change automatically.
Any sidia opemu iyi ade enso no ebe sesa.
Your taste of things will change.
Any sidia watenka e wo num so ebe sesa.
It is very important to please me power church. But I sorry, come to church.
Please come to church.
Or go to church.
And I say, sorry.
Look for a spiritual teacher. Look for a spiritual teacher. Not someone who is going to put you more into bondage. Our world is suffering because of bad spiritual leaders. Most of the politicians, they have spiritual teachers. Some of them have prophets. What are we telling them? Some of them, the politicians used to come to our churches. What did we teach them? What have they been taught? We only instilled lust, and we instilled jealousy, and we instilled all kind of ugliness in their lives. And now we are complaining of a bad world and a bad leadership. But I tell you, God is going to raise spiritual teachers. Some of you, that God is calling you to a higher place. I tell you, when the teachers become very spiritual, I tell you, the church will change. There will be perfection in the church. Do you understand? That is why, please, you have no excuse for you not coming to the house of the Lord. It's something that, in fact, it should be on your top list. You have to prioritize that one. It's very important. Some of you, the time you have to come and meet the teacher, that's when you are going to do your hair. See, when you become insightful, the world will change. Amen, but your world will change. You begin to find peace in your world. Do you understand? Recently, I heard someone talking about, look for an experienced person and go. This kind of things, we don't teach it in church. Please, we need spiritual teachers. We don't need another person's experience. We need people with truth. If not, then Jesus was not qualified to go and be talking to the Pharisees. Because Jesus was how many years? Is it not 30 years? And the Pharisees and the Sadducees and other people were old men. We need men with revelation and understanding. He can be a 20 years boy, but he has been gifted with this thing. Rally around such people and get yourself impacted. Rally around them and get yourself transformed. And I tell you, your world will become a peaceful world. And your children will become good children. If not, forget it. You are just worrying yourself. Do you hear what I'm talking about? Today, I pray for you that you make spirituality your priority. Don't leave your children behind. Don't leave your friends behind. How can you come to church and your friends are at home? Don't leave them behind. Tell them after church we will go and eat omutuo. Because if they are transformed, they will not cheat on you. If they are transformed, they will not go and lie about you. If they are transformed, they will not go and stab you at your back. I tell you, bring them along. And then declare, oh, I've seen the one that the prophet spoke about. Follow me and let's go to him. I tell you, Adiwe is more important than giving the person $billions. If not, then your world will suffer. I don't care how they will profess love to you or how they will profess whatever. You will suffer. It is very important for us to know this. Rally around people that are insightful.